This is a Nissan Ariya, and what's more, it's my Nissan Ariya. I must own at least one of the wheel nuts by now. In fact, I've had this car for about a month, but this video isn't about the Nissan Ariya, although there will be a video all about this car inside and out coming up on the channel very soon. So if you want to watch that, you know what to do, you know the drill, hit that subscribe button. Now this video is different because I'm going to be putting together a mishmash of content, videos that I shot that kind of won't work anywhere else as I transitioned from owning a gas guzzling petrol car to my very first electric vehicle. Well, this is a moment in my life that I thought, I never thought that I would film the fact that I've just filled up with petrol at a petrol station, but I have. The reason that this is a moment in my life is because at a significant moment that I have decided to pull my phone out of my pocket and film is that this is probably the very last time that I will fill up a gas car. It's certainly the last time I will fill up a gas car that I own. I've just put about a tenner's worth of petrol in because I'm 2 days time I will be collecting my very first EV, and when I do that I intend, I'm sure, to only ever own EVs from that moment on in the rest of my life. So while I may have a hire car in the future and I might have to buy petrol, certainly it won't be in a car that I own. So this is a moment, the last time that I'm ever going to buy petrol. I've just done it. What time is it? 9:35 p.m. on the 28th of December 2022. The moment I bought fossil fuels for my vehicle for the last time. So here it is. I'm pleased to say that I didn't have to put any more petrol in my car. I managed to drop it off at the dealers when I exchanged for my new EV with 50 miles still in the tank. So that's good. Although, if I'm being honest, I had to fill it up on several occasions prior to that. Just putting in tenner here, 20 here. You know what it's like. Anyway, look, here I am. I'm in my new Nissan Ariya EV. What do you think? I have now, let's have a look. There's 34 miles on the clock. I've only done 14 of those because there was 20 miles on the clock when I picked the car up this morning. That's the most I've ever had on a new car. I think 6 was about average on an ICE car. So 20 miles it had on the clock. I'm not complaining, it's fine. And it's lovely because I've only been an EV owner for 5 hours. So I really can't talk with any kind of authority about this vehicle. But in the 14 miles that I have driven back from the dealership, it was lovely. I even got stuck in traffic and that was very enjoyable. I know, it's bad, isn't it? Well, none of that mucking around with gears all the time, clutch gear, you're crawling through traffic. In an EV, it was just so pleasant. I've turned on, there's an auto hold function on this car. Many EVs have that, so that if you completely stop, you can take your foot off the pedal completely and it will just sit there until you go again. If you don't completely engage that auto brake, then it will slightly creep as you go. But we're going to talk about more of that kind of stuff in future videos when I feel like I can kind of organize those videos a little bit better. As I mentioned right at the top of this video, it's very much a kind of thrown together mishmash of first impressions or last impressions when it came to the Civic. But here we are then. Yeah, lovely. Still got that lovely new car smell. Oh, lovely. Very pleasant. Absolutely chucking it down with rain on the way to the dealer this morning, which wasn't very nice. A bit worried what it was going to be like driving back, but the rain had gone when I drove back, so that's good. Anyway, I'm about to head out again because I have an errand to run. I have to go and visit somebody in hospital, actually, my poor mother, who is in there, unfortunately. But it does give me the chance to drive my new car for the very first time, so it's another first, on my own, with nobody else in the car. My wife, of course, was in the car this morning when we went to collect it. But here I am now, on my own. There is nobody else in the car. I am here on my own. So it's going to be nice to kind of check out the sound system as well, listen to a podcast, I think, on the way to the hospital, and just enjoy driving the car myself for the very first time. Can you tell I'm excited? What do you think of the new car, Amber? Can you see us better in this one? What do you think?
It smells.
Smells like a new car.
Yeah.
So this is a moment that I'm going to document, because this is the very, very first time that I'm going to put my electric car on charge. I say it's the first time, but actually it's not, because I had a little experiment, I think the day or two after I bought the car, and this is what happened. Raining, as you can see, I've got my hood up, what a wuss. And I just tried, there's my nice new EV, there it is. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll plug the charger in and charge it up for the first time. Even if it's actually still got 90% battery or something. But I thought, well, you know, it's another first, isn't it? That's what this video is about. So I have here a My Energy Zappy, and I plugged it in here, and I charged it up, the car up for 2 or 3 minutes, and I thought, that's good. That works now. So then I thought, I don't want to stop now. How on earth do I do that? And I managed to find on the Zappy how to stop the charge by pressing, you've got these different modes that you can press, and you can press these arrows to change the mode, and I went to stop mode. But I couldn't pull the cable out. I could not pull the cable. The car did not want to give up the cable. I thought, oh dear. So I pulled the manual out, I was going through the manual, and it said try pressing unlock. So I pressed unlock, that didn't help. It's just whatever I did. I even tried cutting the power to my Zappy using the big red button there. That didn't work either. I thought, oh dear, it's Saturday, it's late afternoon, they're probably not going to be there on a Sunday. So what am I going to do? In the end, I managed to speak to somebody at the Nissan dealership, and they said try locking the car and then unlocking the car again, and then see if it could work. And that worked. Lock the car, unlock the car, pull the thing out. Yeah, good. So my first experience of charging an EV ever was not a particularly good one. And I didn't even need to charge it. So on that note, I'm going to go in and have a cup of tea. I definitely deserve one. So the car now has about 26% battery, so it's not low, but I've got a bit of running around to do later this week, so I thought I'm not going out today, so I thought, well, it's got a good opportunity actually to stick it on charge. So I have with me here on the wall, and I've made previous videos about this, this is a Zappy charger. This is 2.1 I think version, if that means anything to you. That's what I'm going to be using, as you probably just saw in my failed previous attempt. So I'm going to plug it in. Now I've got the keys in my pocket. I've no idea if I've actually got to do anything to the car or turn it on or anything. I've no idea. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of do it. Ah, okay, that answers that question. I do need to have the car unlocked because I can't open the see, look, I'm learning all the time. So here we go. Now this is where this is quite good, because I have the keys here and they're in my pocket, and all I have to do is to put my fingers on the door there, and the car has unlocked. So because it's done that now without me even having to open the door, I am assuming, there we go, I can open the charging port. So the charging port is now open, and I am going to unravel my Zappy charger with one hand, because I am filming, in case you hadn't noticed, and I am then going to plug it in. So hang on, it's got to be twisted. That's a good start. Oh, that's not good. The car's just locked itself. Let's just see what happens when I plug this in. So I am now plugging this in. Right, it's gone beep. EV disconnected. Now maybe it's because the car locked itself. So I'm gonna unlock it again, but put my fingers on the door and see whether, there we go. Now that the charging port has gone in, and on my Zappy has come to life, and it has so now I need to tell the Zappy to do some charging. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that next. So it's on stopped at the moment, so I'm going to put it on Eco, I think it's the one that I want. And then, oh, what's happened now? Oh, waiting for EV, it says. Waiting for EV. Now, is that because the car has locked itself, so it's not doing anything? So I'm gonna unlock the car again. See whether that makes any difference. Waiting for EV. Okay, I told you this would be a learning experience. Maybe I do need to get in. Maybe I need to turn the car on Now in the car, it's got the little pluggy thing on there, but it doesn't say that it's charging. So I wonder whether I need to actually turn the car on. I'm gonna get in the car. Hang on. I'm gonna get in the car, it's quite tight here. So put foot on the brake, turn it on. Does the car need to be on then when I'm charging it up? This shows I know nothing really. This is very much a learning experience. So, oh, that's interesting. I've turned the car on and I can see the zappy is now flashing. So I'm now going to get out. Does the car need to be on then when I'm charging? Okay, let's come out here and have a look at the zappy and see what it says. Oh, it says it's charging. I can hear it's making a sound, it's making a noise. It's coming from down here. I've no idea what that's all about, but anyway, it does say that it's charging, which is good. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it going now, see what happens on my very first charge. It should be in the app. Here we are. On the app it says the EV, the charge of your vehicle, has just started, it says. So that's good. Oh, can you hear that? So it's not making quite as much sound now. Now there's a light in the dash there. I don't know if you can see that. And it's flashing blue. It's flashing blue. And I believe that means it's charging. If it flashes green, everything's okay, but if it flashes blue, it's charging. So, okay, I'll leave it going, see what happens. Now, you'd be pleased to know that I have worked out now how to charge this car up properly, and I have charged it up a couple of times since my faltering first steps in that direction. It's very easy, you just plug it in and it kind of works. But what I haven't done yet is to take the car out and charge it up at a rapid charging point. And that will be the subject of one of many videos coming up on the channel in the future. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to see those. You'll also find out what I think about this car, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all coming up in a future video. I'd love to know what you think about my transition from gas-guzzling petrol cars to EVs. Post your comments below and I'll be sure to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for one of those videos very soon.